you think you can learn to love climbing?
No. You know what, I do love climbing. Just not with 10 kilos on my fucking bike.
Yeah.
And carrying 6 kilos, too much fat on myself. Like, it's so much slower, isn't it? Oh, you get used to riding a certain way at a certain speed and putting yourself in a certain hole. And when you get fat, that gets so much harder. You've done some training for this.
Yeah. I haven't had any breakfast.
I had breakfast. I had leftover pizza from last night.
Oh man.
I feel sick.
Never ever question all the things they say. I don't care for the scars now. Believe in it, you'll help me out. I don't care if I stop now. Just feed me.
So we're currently riding out of Vegas on the way to Pahrump.
Hey, Tommy.
We've made sure to get up very early this morning to try and avoid the midday heat. As far as I can tell, Pahrump is one of those little towns in the middle of nowhere, a halfway house if you will. Hopefully it's a little bit more upbeat than Barstow or Baker. Hey! Today's ride is a much more leisurely 100 kilometers with 3,000 meters of climbing. I think it should take us around 4 hours. We can do that.
What are you doing, dude?
Put my phone away. I just double flatted. To be honest, we were going at like 27 miles an hour. We would have got to our destination pretty quickly.
45 minutes.
Yeah, it was good. Tailwindy. Longest, straightest road in the world.
Our destination is literally at the end of there. You just can't see it because it's like
Pahrump.
Yeah, Pahrump.
Pahrump? I think we're going crazy.
Yeah, man. James is like, he just heard a rattlesnake and now he's gone after it.
James, he's just, he's got something up his nose, looking for a rattlesnake.
Tit.
Like thorns on a dandelion, words that they throw my way.
So it's now 10 o'clock in the morning. We've been going for almost 3 hours and we've hit the 40-degree mark outside. Pretty warm. It starts to get a little bit uncomfortable. I just had a double puncture, as you saw, which was extremely frustrating. We're trying to work out exactly why that's happening, because I've gone for the slightly more heavier, tougher tyres, Vittoria tyres, than James has gone for, and I seem to be picking up the worst of the punctures. So I don't know, anyone who's had experience of riding tyres in warmer conditions can maybe tell us.
They throw my way, trying to slide out of your way. Don't care for the scars now. Believe in it, you help me out.
Third puncture.
Yeah, third puncture.
But you can almost, we're so close you can almost see it.
You can almost taste it.
It's a mirage. I can see it on the horizon. You match the sky.
Oh, sweet.
Very nice.
That's how they do
James,
salad here.
I'm really fed up with American food.
You and me both, dude. But the thing is, I don't really trust trying Chinese food out in the desert. How good is Chinese food going to be in the desert?
Yeah.
Really bad, mate.
It will be really bad. I'm going to get fucking food poisoning and ride across bloody Death Valley.
You just find yourself eating the same food day after day here. I'm absolutely sick of burgers and chips. I don't want to see another one all trip.
Not even one chip.
Not well.
Mate,
okay.
you're fucked.
No,
You're
I'm gonna eat my words there. But yeah, I just fancy a salad, something different. So having got here to Pahrump this morning at about 10:30, we've actually had a bit of a lazy day. Spent some time by the pool and had some time in our air-conned. I'm trying to vlog, man.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking, man.
Woo, 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 woo. As I was saying, we had most of the day to ourselves, sitting in an air-conned room, caught up with some editing. You're a real pain in the ass. Now we're gonna go and answer some of your questions. Question time. Question time. Where should we go?
It says me.
Oh. Okay. Today's leg was slightly shorter, luckily, than we imagined. So
it was.
I thought, what better to sit us all down and answer some of your questions. So I've had a lot of questions about my bike, and it's been top secret until now, but they have just released it, so I will feature it as soon as I find a pretty background. It's a pretty special piece of equipment, and it's been fantastic to ride. So
Keeps getting punctures though, doesn't it?
it does keep getting punctures.
That's the frame's fault.
I think it's probably the rider's fault as well though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chopper.
Okay, what happened to your helmet? No, we're not doing that one.
Who wants?
The viewers want to know.
Who asked that? We owe them a beer.
The viewers want to know.
Okay, so first question from good old Andy Edwards. Have you eaten anything other than burgers and fries whilst you've been there?
Yeah, we had pizza.
Pizza. We were
Vegan pizza though.
we were gonna try
Pancakes.
pancakes. We were gonna try and find a Chinese tonight, but that failed.
Because it was a mile walk away, which we'd probably die
Yeah.
if we walked that far.
Yeah.
So I think we're all getting really very, very sick of American food. I mean, I love American food. I'm a big believer in like sausage, bacon, eggs, pancakes, and maple syrup all over it. But
Sick of it now.
I'm a little bit sick of
What
it.
are we gonna do for the rest of the 3 weeks? That's a lot of time.
Well, I think I'm kind of hoping that as we get closer and closer to San Francisco, and even further north, like towards Oregon, that the food might be a little bit better and a little bit fresher.
Who is this? Wayne Elvin asks, how is Francis getting on being a vegan here in the States?
He's lost a lot of weight.
Well, considering like our first restaurant stop, I had to have a bun with lettuce and
I mean, I think
a bad start.
You've consumed more Vela Forte bars than the two of us combined, I think. You've been noshing those things hard. But chips mostly, isn't it?
Well, they're not even fully vegan because they've got honey in.
Do you mean fries?
Vela Fortes.
Oh,
What?
right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's talk about the sun cream, because this
That
sun
was
cream,
genuinely one of the questions.
That sun cream's been amazing. Yeah, actually, someone asked what factor sun cream we've been using. We've been using a company called
30.
Peloton, which make a factor 30 SPS, which actually, as I found out, is not strong enough
And we're all burnt.
to a crisp. But
I'm alright.
saying that, can we mention how good this stuff is?
It is amazing, actually. I mean, it's completely non-grit. So usually you put like sun cream on, don't you? And it's just you end up with all that crap in your eyes, and it feels as though you're just greasy. Whereas this, you put it on, it's like you've got nothing on.
Durante has asked, how are your arms holding up?
They're fine on the bike, but they are not fine trying to lift up my bike and maneuver it. That's fucking heavy.
There's a lot of use of disability ramps going on.
Yeah,
You are
just
an
go
invalid.
Round instead of taking this.
You fucked your wrist when you pushed me in the pool as well.
I did also. That's calm though, isn't it?
All
Yeah.
for effect though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally staged, but it was my idea. Oh, we can't put that in. Yeah,
Why
we
not?
So badly acted.
This is like the behind the scenes vlog to the Francis Cable.
Yeah, this is where the truth comes out.
Yeah. This is where to be, guys. Right, last question. What tyres are you running? I need to avoid flats, says Matthew Bowler.
I am running.
No. Let's not even say, because we're all getting punches and they're all awful.
Well, actually, I've had the least punches out of the three of us.
Okay, well, what
and
have
I've
you-
got Vittoria courses.
And
How
I've
many
actually,
punches have you had?
2.
he's had 2. I've got the thicker version
I've
of
had 3.
the courses.
I've
I've
just
got
had 26.
So my tyres are much softer than both of your tyres, which I think is quite interesting.
Yeah. Maybe the
I'm
softer the better.
Running them at, I'm guessing 60-70 psi.
Oh, maybe it's like your bike is half the weight of ours.
Yeah, but I'm 10 kilos heavier, so it's net.
Right, so we're going to round out the video by reading some of your comments, because we had some good ones.
It's interesting to see your progress and how your morale has almost tanked biking through an oven for so long. This is incredibly painful but very exciting stuff to watch, you guys. Yeah, I think people have to realise that you're only seeing a 10-minute snapshot of the day, and there are peaks and troughs of energy.
Massively so.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I think one of the beauties of the vlogs is that and certainly with Francis's that I've been involved in, and I'm fairly new to yours, is that they are generally this. It's just pretty natural. There's not a huge amount of. There's no acting. There's no dialogue or script. But trying to cram a day's worth of riding into 10 minutes is pretty tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it has been a real roller coaster, hasn't it? I mean,
I'd say that the toughest parts of the rides are not getting filmed for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So just assume if there's a bit of a gap in the video that's what's happening. But really, I don't know. Yeah, we're very rarely. We haven't had any situations. Probably had one situation where we were like, okay, let's not film this.
Yeah.
And that was right at the
coming
end
of
of the
Baker.
ride. Yeah. Because we just needed food.
It was just starting to get quite dangerous, actually.
Yeah.
Especially for me. I was in a really bad way.
And we wanted to thank you, well, I wanted to thank you massively for all the support you're showing online.
Yeah.
So much love.
Nuts, isn't it?
Like, we're all so touched. I mean, it's your two prospective channels, but
I think we know we're crazy, but the support that we're getting is really pushing us along. So thank you for all your kind words, and keep the love coming in.
Cheers, guys.
So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching it. I'm gonna finish off my edit whilst I'm being filmed, and see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Ciao.